Welcome back to the Garden Hutch. Today we'll discuss week 39 of 2023. Let's get going. So the last week of September was rough. It was mid to upper 90s all week, no rain. We had to water quite a bit. The plants that we have in the ground right now, they're not a huge fan of temperatures like that. Our peppers and tomatoes that are left, they enjoy that and they can make it through. But our lettuces and our greens, they were not a fan. Luckily, it didn't burn anything up. Our carrots and everything made it, that sort of stuff. So what I wanted to do today was kind of go through and show you one of the projects that I got started last week, and then we'll take a look around the gardens. Earlier this year, right around the beginning of summertime, we had a bunch of mulch delivered to the house. We got it for free. I just saw some tree services around our neighborhood, and I told them if they needed a place to dump, they could do it down here on the property. We were lucky enough to get a full load of it, so I have been going through and filling in between the beds here just to make sure it keeps the grass down. I'll usually wait to do this until November or December if I have to buy the mulch, but again, we were lucky enough to get this done. So in the mornings before the heat hit, I was going through and shoveling mulch all week, and I'd only do, an hour or so each day. But what I ended up seeing is, and we'll take a look at the mulch pile in a minute, at first I wasn't filling it to the top of the beds just because I wanted to make sure I had enough to cover. And then I got done with about half of it and realized that I had more mulch than what I thought. So as you can see, I've gotten through about a third of this pile of mulch, and I've done over half of the garden already. So this is really going to work out, especially considering that I got this for free. I guess maybe the only downside is, if you're looking for a certain color or if you want a uniform wood in your beds, this isn't going to work for you because, of course, this is from many different trees. Some of it's cedar, pine, that sort of stuff. Things that you might not necessarily want in your actual garden beds. But you can put them in the walkways and it really helps keep down on the weeds. So since we started doing the raised beds, we've made a point of trying to keep the weeds out of the inside of the top garden. It's really worked out for us, especially using the leaves and the mulch and that sort of stuff. But I think this year I want to use most of our leaves to put into our beds and mix in, because that helped out a lot last year as far as holding moisture into the beds. So that's why that mulch is going to come in handy this year. Another thing that I want to show you folks today is kind of where our fall garden stuff is setting. So let's go take a look at this. So this time of year, tossed salads are what's on the menu here at the homestead. We love tossed salads. We like it whenever we can eat them all the way up until the first freeze. These radishes will be ready to pick in another week or two. The good thing about these radishes is, and I say this all the time, you'll be able to eat the radish tops and throw that in with your salad, and the radishes themselves. And these beets up here, the ones that we started inside, they're looking really good. So in another week or two, you can see we'll be able to go through and start thinning out the bottom leaves and putting those in our salads as well. Probably the farthest along of all of our fall vegetables, though, are the lettuce. As you can see here, the lettuce, we're going to be able to start harvesting it in the next few days, which is really exciting for us. This year's cadence as far as the timing between the summer and the fall gardens are the best that we've done. Now, that's not saying that it's perfect by any means. There's still a lot of room for improvement. But for us, we've done better than we have done so far. Well, that about wraps up today's video. Before I let you folks go, just a quick reminder, if you have not, do us a solid, hit that subscribe button, the thumbs up. We appreciate all that. It really helps us meet our goals. Anybody you know that likes gardening channels, kind of send them our way. Till next time, I hope all you folks take care of yourselves. Peace.